It's been several days without coffee. I'm all right, but so basically, whenever I be getting all of this heat, I just bring myself to my environment here, and it's a few things, cause when I was repatriated and I came back to Florida, I left this coat in my old address and it had to be returned to me, and I made somewhat of a fuss about that. You wouldn't believe, they'll see if they can find it. This giant scarlet coat. Anyways, it's one of those things where what becomes available, is a product of your environment. And if you manage to work for that, you might find that there are certain things that have more value because of that. And it's not just, that I had an employee discount. It's like what I'm constantly looking for, what I constantly feel is missing. And I've got the windows open or whatever. It's pretty cold out and it was raining. The air conditioning is on at 65, as it always is, but it's on the heat. And actually, I'm quite warm at this moment. I used to do this thing where I'd walk around with my jacket halfway on. I did it a lot. Because I'd be steady on the move. That's how it is. You're like, oh my gosh, you want to check your coat? Oh my gosh, do you want to check your heart? Here you go. Ugh. You think I just trust people? I don't. So 101 of being Metropoli is not necessarily just giving your coat away to someone because they ask you if you want to. Guess what? That's not always to be nice. And moving on. I got such a good deal on Pedialyte on Amazon. It's just so crazy. Blessed. And what else? Did I mention that I, as a person, identify as a sister? Did I say that? That I feel very distraught that I don't have more of an ability to be generous with my sisters. And that not having things fit for children, I find really disturbing. But I got all this milk. I bought malt powder a while back. I got chocolate milk powder. Did I mention it's grandma's dream? But guess what? She don't want to eat that tuna fish either. Yeah. And you don't want to know because you're supposed to read her mind. Anyways, yeah, so I be steady trying to please someone, but you don't even want to know the lengths I go. I took out all these microloans so I could have stuff, to have the flowers over the holidays and things. But yeah, it's a struggle because barely scraping by, and they're about to dip into my account, even though I don't even have access to it. So I'm just waiting for that. But it's interesting. I've got these slippers, and it's so crazy because I feel like I should go out less, because I want to wear the slippers, which is rare. Not smoking, really, not on the coffee. They go together. It's sort of like that. But it's very interesting. I am tired, and I just think so much of it is about the performance that I'm willing or capable, or even that I transmute. Like, there was some really weird stuff I was listening to when I first moved in here. Like very like like gangster, like angry, like pop. They made it like it was pop. Like being a chainsaw assassin was like pop. Yeah. So, anyways, when you really find yourself bringing yourself to something, sometimes that alleviates things where the, you know, confrontation or the trauma just doesn't, it can't compete. The thing is, there's a lot of people who would say, like, oh, turn that down, or oh, you shouldn't listen to that, or like whatever, whatever. But facts are, if they're not there, they're not there. You know what I mean? And it was also marketed to me. So, how's that for care? But yeah, I really, really resent being made to argue when I would really just like to express my opinion. I'm really seeking some sort of validation in terms of what my preferences are, and to know that somebody cares about what I like, to maybe develop a relationship in that way. And I'm 100% lacking that. So, pardon me. I think that's really cruel. I'm going to go read this story about purgatory. Bye.